Welcome to Mango Bay. We got the hilarious Gus Tate coming in, new album coming out. Go check it out. We talk a misogynistic cricket bowler, and India's changing its name because it identifies as a different name and respect its pronouns. Come on down, Mango Bay. It's wild. It's fun.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay.
Mango Bay.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, your Mango Bay.
For the exclusive content, don't forget to join our Patreon at patreon.com/MangoBay. Mango
Bay.
Welcome to Mango Bay.
One-stop shop for South Asian recklessness. We are two best boys who are comics in New York City. Usama Siddiquee.
Pranav Behari.
And we're the funniest guys that you know.
That's true.
That's absolutely true.
Come out and see us at the show.
Ain't nobody bringing it like your boys. Come on to the patreon.com/MangoBay.
Yeah.
We are throwing down extra content.
Archived episodes.
Early access.
Early access is
Archived
huge.
episodes, yes. And then we also have the old 200 where we talk about our moms a lot.
Yeah.
Come on down. It's just the best.
Yeah. You can
And-
get all of our hottest takes sooner if you just join the Patreon.
Come on
And
down.
it's not that much money either. It's
for
5 cents a day.
for
pretty
the
much.
for the early access, $7 a month for all the entire shebang.
Yeah.
Come on down.
That ain't shit.
It's nothing, dude. It's nothing.
$7 a month? That's nothing.
That's $0 a month.
700 cents. That's like, 30 cents a day.
I don't even know what that means, but yeah.
It's nothing.
There's-
It's like a quarter a day that you're
That's nothing.
spending.
It's nothing, dude. It's nothing. It's nothing. Okay? We got orphans who have no parents who are like, love the Patreon.
Exactly.
Because I
That's
make
true.
$8 a month and I use 7 of it
Yeah.
for you guys.
Yeah.
So if you see it, you see it. Today we have one of the funniest guys on stage.
Shucks.
He's hilarious.
Wow.
AF. Looks like he wouldn't be.
Okay.
And is actually. Gus Tate.
We got Gus Tate here with us today.
It's great to be here. Thanks
Nice.
Gus, who just dropped a YouTube special called Top Gus, just crossed over 100K views. Everybody should check that out. It's very funny. I can attest to that. I watched it.
Thank you.
It's great.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm shocked, honestly, at how well it's doing.
Gus is genuinely hilarious. I want y'all to know. Like he's again, when you see him, you're like, oh, here comes some soy comedy, right? And then his first
Soy
words
And
are
he
like,
comes in. Women should
yeah, women shouldn't vote. Are pedophiles hot? And I'm like, this is amazing.
And then I do a dubstep. Women shouldn't vote. People are pretty shocked at that,
You'd
too.
be even more hilarious. So at the beginning of the episode, we start with a jungly story, some sort of weird, wild story that the guest or us come up with. Gus has one apparently.
He does,
Yeah.
and I love how when Gus came in, he's like, I think I have a jungly story. It's like, by jungly, you mean wild, right?
In your culture.
Your people
Yeah.
would call it wild.
No, it's not that wild, but I think you guys might think it's funny.
Okay.
So my wife's coworker was over for dinner, and she was talking about comedy, and she said she saw a comedy show, and I was like, dude, who was on it? And she described somebody that was you.
Probably offensively, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I was like, was that Usama Siddiquee? And she was like, yeah, it was. And I was like, oh yeah, I know Usama, and I started talking about like the sketch that we made, which, just superimpose it over your face.
Yeah.
It's it's one of my favorite sketches, but I was like, yeah.
It's about farts, basically.
It's about farts. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, we made a sketch. She was like, oh yeah, I'd love to see it. Like, send it over. And after she left, I I texted it to her and got no response like for like several hours. And I checked this, I watched it again. You're not in it for a while. You come in like more than halfway through. It starts just with me farting into a microphone. Like,
So she didn't even get past.
probably not. Yeah. It just opens with me being like, hey, the other day, and then a close up of my ass farting into a microphone.
So she thought you were
Yeah.
like hitting on her or something, like your extramarital affair through a
Right.
sketch.
Hopefully not, but I thought, haven't heard from her since. So,
Thanks for ruining one of my fans.
Well, you know what? I love that as a tactic of hearing
Yeah.
from somebody and they're like, oh, yeah, my favorite comedian. I'm going to start being like, oh, dude, if you love them, you should check out this sketch and just have them never be in the sketch and just be some of my own content.
yeah. Just a clip of me.
Thanks for ruining that, dude.
Yeah, it is. I stand by the sketch. If you watch the whole thing, it's pretty
It is
funny.
a hilarious
great sketch.
It's a
Thanks.
hilarious sketch. Maybe not the first, like not an entry sketch.
No.
I wouldn't call it an entry sketch.
Yeah, I should have put you in the first frame of it. Just like, don't worry, it has Usama in it.
I actually repost that whenever
Maybe a little timer that's just like 1.5 minutes till Usama Siddiquee.
So whenever you post that, I love the sketch so much that I post it on my feed every time. And every time I post it, it gets 5 views.
Yeah.
Because they don't see me for 2 minutes.
Yep, that's the problem
So
with
it's
it.
my fans going like, yeah, Usama, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, and it's me bombing too.
Yeah.
It's me not getting laughs. So it's like, why would you be showing this? I mean, it's the whole point of the thing.
In 2023, there's no build-up anymore for a sketch. You better come in hot.
I know.
Because you even see the YouTube videos, the 1 hour video, the first thing you see is like, and then I went like, duh, 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 duh,
Yeah.
that's at minute 45.
Yeah.
And they have to show that part so you'd watch anything.
Yeah, it's like the
I've been
trailer
posting
within.
reels on Instagram, and I look at the analytics, and it's like people watch 20 seconds of this, and I'm like, crazy.
Dude, you'll see like spikes, and it's when you say retard.
Yeah.
Like, oh, spike in views. F word, spike in views.
I was going to say, you were very nice in letting me use your America's Got Talent footage for the like sequel to
Sure.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, Gus.
I didn't want to get you in trouble.
I really don't be thinking a foresight. That probably could have been bad. That was
Yeah.
like probably copyrighted. And I was like, sure, man.
You're never working on NBC again. How dare you? But yeah, thank you.
I mean, it's all good. I did a Bin Laden joke on national television.
Oh, wow.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, you
All
know.
right.
I don't know
And
if
you
I
called
know.
Heidi Klum a slut.
A slut.
Oh,
cunt.
yes.
I call her a cunt on national television.
Yeah, wow.
And I do it again. And I do it again.
Yeah, well, she deserves it. I want to get in trouble too. Also, that's what I'm going to do on this
are you-
podcast.
She's
you
a
a-
dumb skank.
Yeah, never like.
Is this you trying to be like a bad boy comedian?
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
Like, I'm podcast comedian. now.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was sucking his dick. He was sucking mine, and I fucked her.
Yeah.
Podcast Gus is hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you're Joey Diaz now.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't do a lot of them.
Gus
So-
Coco Tate.
Yeah.
Gus Coco Tate.
Yeah.
Gus.
And I was staring at her monkey. But I was staring at her monkey. And I was
she was-
looking directly into her monkey, this whore. And I lost my heart on.
And her peg leg was in my face, and I said, "You're
Yeah.
a lesbian, one-legged bitch, are you not?
Yep.
So I was 12 years old visiting my first hooker.
A prostitute, if you will."
You ever see Dana Carvey's like HBO special where he like talks? He does Jimmy Stewart doing Jimmy Stewart. Oh, wait, who got in trouble because there was a prostitute in his car? Hugh Grant or something?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, no, I think
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant,
Grant?
and then he was like, if that was Cary Grant, and he does Cary Grant, like,
Pretty good bit.
and then he just transitions to what if it was Jimmy Stewart, and he's like, do it again, whore. That's what that reminded me of. That's if I was doing that.
Cary Grant, by the way, hottest white guy of all time. I'll say
Oh,
it right
yeah.
now. I think of all the white guys ever, hottest white guy.
Aside
ever.
from Gus.
Gus pretty hot.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Gus being like, "You're a hot," and we had the same body type. So I was like, kindred body spirit.
Yeah.
You know, we were both like little mic stand boys.
Mic stand boys?
Yeah.
Oh, because we're skinny. Yeah,
We
yeah.
were skinny boys.
Yeah.
And
Skinny with big heads.
100%, dude. Arrogance. Yo, we jumping into some stories.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You ready for this?
Yep.
So this is a story. We're gonna do story time. So Indian story time. What's our first story on the docket, dude?
You tell me. I think we should start off with the big news.
Okay.
India potentially going non-binary with a name change.
Identifies as
Going
Bharat.
by Bharat.
Bharat now,
Bharat.
which is kind of hilarious.
They, them, Bharat. They were thinking about going with Max, which is the normal non-binary name, but now they're going with.
Actually, it should be they them because there's a billion people there,
It
and
truly
so
is.
everything should be plural.
Plural.
In fucking India.
Why are they doing that?
It's a decolonization thing.
Oh.
Like India is a British thing, and so fuck off.
India is like a
Right.
way it was perceived by other countries and not by India, right?
Is that a problem for you guys?
Yeah, it sure is. Sure fucking is. I
It's
think
like, now I
white
got to
heritage.
rewrite these to all be Bharat jokes.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny when India changes its names of cities to decolonize. There's a little bit of a hubbub every time because a couple of years ago they changed it from like Bombay to Mumbai. And then,
Oh, yeah.
And then every white guy's like, I can pronounce that.
Yeah.
Mumbai.
I say it all the
Same
time.
word. And they're
Yeah.
like, Mumbai, Mumbai town, Mumbai boogie.
I say Mumbai every time. I love saying it.
Yeah, Mumbai
Yeah.
is, and so they're making a very loud fuss over nothing. But this, I don't think it'll change it that much. It's just like an anti-white kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah. What do you I mean, the whole thing, first of all, it's in the Constitution. It always has been. India, which is Bharat, that's the first line of the Indian Constitution. So
So they want everyone else to start saying it. It's not just they're
Yeah.
saying
I guess
it.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's also not Bharat, it's Bharat.
Here's Bharat.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good, dude.
All right. Thanks.
Do it again.
I'm
Gus.
looking at this like there's
Do
gonna
it
be
5 times,
yeah.
Gus.
Bharat. Is it one of those where you got to put a little oomph on
Say
it?
Bharat.
You know what I
Just
mean?
say Bharat.
You know how it's like
Shut
Bharat?
up, Gus.
Yeah.
Say Bharat.
What is oomph?
A little stank on the consonant, the plosive.
little turban flavor.
Yeah, Bharat.
A little
Is that it?
little cumin on it.
Bharat.
Did I get it?
Sort of.
Bharat?
Shake your head a little bit.
No. I'm not doing that. Okay, here's my actual opinion. I think whenever anyone says like, oh, it's not pronounced that, like this is how we say it.
Yeah.
I will say it every time if you can actually use like all the phonemes in English to say it. If it has something in there where it's like,
What's that?
like when people say like, okay, yeah, it's like it's not Beijing, it's like it's not Beijing, it's like Beijing,
Beijing,
or whatever.
yeah.
That's fine because those
Yeah.
are letters and vowels
Yep.
that
Yeah.
I actually say. But like if it's like oh no, it's like it's Xi'an or something.
The
instead
X
of-
becomes
the X
yeah.
becomes a
Sure.
SH. And I study Chinese, so I can actually do it, but you're expecting like just some guy from Nebraska to be like, oh yeah, it's Xi'an, like President Xi. What do you? No, he's not gonna like make it give an alternate pronunciation. So what are actual people from the American Midwest gonna say?
Interesting.
Bharat.
Bharat.
They're probably gonna say Bharat.
Barack Obama.
Yeah, Barack Obama.
You're right. I guess when
Which I'm going to start calling Vivek Ramaswamy that.
What?
Bharat Obama.
Barack Obama. Barack
funny.
Obama.
Yeah.
Obama.
Throw
Yeah.
a yarn in there.
You got to give people an like a safe alternative.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
it's interesting that we should think about the Midwestern whites when we're changing our cultures.
I'm just using them as a scapegoat. I mean, like anyone that does like.
Gus is like actually me.
Yeah, just me.
Imagine a podunk hick.
Right.
Some rube.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know the type.
Some fucking dummy.
Some uncultured buffoon.
I will say that it is kind of weird that Wade Giles just came in. They're like, it's SH now.
Yeah.
That's an X.
Wade Giles, deep
Yeah.
ref.
Sure,
yeah.
bro.
It's actually pinyin that's the X.
Oh, is it
Sorry.
different?
Yeah.
Might be, dude.
I know.
I don't give a goddamn. All right? It's Bharat, by
Wow,
the way.
we're pretty deep in it. Did you study Chinese?
No, I just one day I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
He was like, I need to get to the bottom of this.
I need to be
This isn't
racist a little
right.
better. I want to upgrade my
Right.
racism.
It's also so funny when people like think that they're doing it correctly, but they've actually gone so far that they're wronger than they started. You know?
That's what I know. It's
Yeah.
it's not ZH, it's J, right? So
Yeah.
it's Zhong.
Right.
It's
Exactly.
Wong. It's Shi.
Yeah.
And it's QI is the worst one. That's Ch.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
It's like a palatal. Yeah. But when I used to live in Guangzhou, and people would
Yeah.
be like, so you live in Huangzhou? Like they're like really putting a little, like it's a symbol, like Xing.
Why they gotta
Huangzhou.
go above the octave too?
Yeah. But it's really, it has all English. It's Guangzhou.
I think it's super unfair to have Americans be like, you have to nail this pronunciation.
Yeah.
It's the dumbest thing ever. And I hate it. I mean,
Yeah.
I do this bit on stage a little bit where I'm like, the only thing worse for me than an American who mispronounces my name is when they pronounce it too well. You know what I mean? When they're
right,
like,
right, right.
Namaste, Pranav. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Right.
All right? Enough with the Bombay Becky bullshit, Because they're so proud of themselves. I'm like, and that's weird sounding.
Yeah.
And
then they look at you for approval. Like, did I?
yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
It's like back in
Yeah.
when the War on Terror days, when you just see like the most dumb, deranged hillbilly on Fox News. He's like, they hate us for our culture. They hate us for our freedom.
Freedom.
And for that reason, we must eradicate Al Qaeda. Al Qaeda. It's like, no, just say it's Al Qaeda.
Yeah.
The Qaeda.
Right. That's how I say it.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
we should all say it. We're not that culture.
Yeah. I still say nuclear.
I call them
I
leader.
mean, that's English, Gus.
Yeah.
You don't get it past there.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
I heard that nuclear wasn't even real. Did George Bush say that, or is that Will
No,
Ferrell?
Bush said nuclear.
Nuclear.
And people were like, it's nuclear.
Yeah.
Strategery was Will Ferrell. I
Oh,
believe.
yeah. Right.
Strategery, which is
Yeah.
just genius. The fact that he found that out. Yeah, who gives a fuck, dude? Just don't actually hate. That's the only requirement,
Yeah,
right?
I think so. I'll say the new India.
Let's
Say
I'll
it.
say it. I talk about India. Oh, no, sorry. I mean in my daily life.
Yeah.
You just wanted me to say it again?
Say it again.
Bharat. Bharat.
Bharat.
Turkmenistan.
Bharat.
Can you spell it? What?
Bharat.
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 Oh, yeah. Bharat.
Bharat.
I feel like I'm saying a P.
Bharat.
I'm never going to get it.
You know the
Give him one more
So-
chance.
Sure.
Bharat.
It's not bad.
No,
It's not bad.
I
Stop
didn't.
trying to be all spicy.
Yeah,
All right,
sorry.
you failed the quiz. You're supposed to say Bharat.
Bharat.
Barack Obama.
Yeah, Bharat. I'll say Bharat.
Barack is
Bharat,
fine.
Bharat
Yeah.
too.
I mean, you know, the buh is not a sound y'all do in
That's my point.
buh
yeah.
is very, and then ruh, no.
This is bah humbug.
Buh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah. Wait, Pranav, is your name supposed to have is like?
Pranav.
You just said my name perfectly.
Oh,
Pranav.
okay, yeah. It doesn't have a little H, H or anything.
But then, you know, in Bengal, we would say his name differently. So it'd be
Oh.
Pranob.
Pranav.
With a B.
Yeah, bro.
Because
Pranav.
Bengalis turn all their B's into
You're not,
B's.
and then all the uhs become
Yeah.
all.
Oh,
you know,
that's
you
funny.
weren't even ready.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we're even bringing you into this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
dude.
this is cool. I didn't know we were going to talk about like linguistics and stuff.
Are you like a linguist?
No, I did a master's in applied linguistics.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
you
God.
are a linguist.
Yeah.
You literally are the thing we just.
What kind of humble bullshit is
Yeah.
that? Are you a linguist? No, I just did a master's in applied linguistics.
You're
Yeah.
literally Noam Chomsky, and you're like, no, I'm just Noam
Yeah.
Chomsky.
No, I did it to teach Chinese, and then I didn't teach Chinese. So
Okay.
that's why.
You know Chinese perfectly.
Not perfectly,
But you can read.
but enough to where you'd be like, oh,
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
I know. I
That's-
never
that's
use
amazing.
it.
Well, I remember when y'all first came to America.
Yep.
Little immigrant white boys, you know,
From China.
all you Chinese people came at the same time. So there's like this group of Chinese comics that all moved to New York at the same time.
Yeah.
Turner, Gus, Joe, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
He just stopped doing comedy. He's still
Yeah.
alive.
He
and
works
then-
for TikTok now.
He does?
Yeah.
Still shit.
Oh wow, he's industry.
To the
Yeah.
source. Y'all came in like in kimonos, and y'all were
Yeah.
so Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh
first
wait,
week.
you guys all went to China?
Yeah. Not at the same time. We met each other there, and then we happened to move here at the
Did you
same
do
time.
comedy in China?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I started. Yeah.
Nice.
It's so crazy. They came in here, and they came in like full Chinese mode. They were like Kung Cha.
Yeah.
You know, doing
we had
all-
a show called Kung Fu
Kung
Comedy
Fu.
with a K. Yeah, which was the name of the comedy club in Shanghai.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
which
Oh,
nobody,
shit.
you know how it's got like it's got like the kung fu font and everything, and like in China nobody was like, yeah, that's what it looks like, and here people were like, that's a little bit like kung fu. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or is it not?
To them, they're
No.
like, yes, Kung Fu is great, and we
Yeah.
love Kung Fu. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, people in those countries are never offended by the things
Yeah.
Americans here are offended by.
Right.
Right.
In Hong Kong, you can hear the most racist comedy that you've ever heard in your life. It's wild.
But it's super specific. Like,
No,
Hunan Chinese, am I right? It's
No,
like,
they just shit on mainlanders a lot. They'll be
Yeah.
like, "Are there any mainlanders here?" No, good. And everybody goes,
oh God.
Yeah,
They're
it's
the
horrible.
And then
Jews
the
of
tear
Yeah,
gas
yeah.
comes in.
Yeah. But you'll hear like white people doing Chinese accents and Chinese people laughing because that's what we sound like, you know?
It's,
It's
a much
really
better.
funny.
It's like the '90s there.
Yeah,
in terms
yeah,
of comedy,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's like Def Jam, 90s comedy.
Yeah. What's women be shopping in Cantonese?
Oh, I don't know Cantonese.
Oh, you
but,
do know Mandarin.
Yeah, Mandarin.
So what's women be shopping in?
Oh,
in
yeah.
Mandarin?
New Hides, wait.
Huh?
他们买东西.
Right?
他们买东西.
Am I right?
Yeah. 他们现在买东西. They're doing it right now. They be present tense.
That's fucking
yeah.
incredible, bro, and that's fucking hot as well.
Oh, thanks.
You
Yeah.
saying Chinese.
Well,
dude.
that's the funny thing is people think they like learn Chinese to like go to China and like
Yeah.
pick up chicks and stuff, and it doesn't help.
Yeah.
because you want to be
'Cause they
white
wanna be
to
white,
get to
yeah.
get to Chinese.
Yes, they want a white guy who speaks English.
Yes.
That's sexy to them. But we don't
Exactly.
sound like what I just said is not hot. It sounds like the Borat voice to them. You know what I mean? It's not like the French accent in English.
Yeah.
Right, right.
It's like somebody being like, "Boom, boom, boom," you know, it's like a 3-year-old trying to. It's bad.
But what's their sexy accent then? White accent. Like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah. No,
That's
exactly.
their French accent.
Yeah.
Right. Are there
Yeah.
any like Asians that they are the hottest Asians? Like Chinese people
Oh.
want whites, but is it Vietnamese is hotter than fucking Laotian? Like, what's the hottest?
I feel
Asian
like
for them?
everybody wants to be Japanese.
Wow.
Like
So
everybody,
they're bad
yeah.
boys. They're the bad boys.
Yeah, no,
Literally
exactly.
the bad
Or,
boys.
really, truly,
or Korean, yeah.
The genocidal bad boys.
Yeah.
Title bad boys.
Yeah, it's like Korean and Japanese. That's like everybody wants to be like
Ah,
them. There's
right,
like, and then
right,
South,
right.
you know, it's like it travels up, but they also hate them too. So
Yeah.
it's like a weird thing.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Oh, of course, because of
the
everything.
genocide and
Yeah, yeah.
everything. But yeah, not a lot of people like want to be Vietnamese and Thai and
I
stuff.
get it.
Yeah.
You know, dark skin.
Because they
colorism.
suck. No, sorry, I'm still trying to get canceled.
Canceled.
I also feel like people don't like it when like a white guy is like, yes, I'm an expert on Asian culture, you know.
Yeah,
But I
love
lived there
it.
for like 7.5 years, so
That's
you
a
know.
long time.
Bro,
It's a long time.
I mean, it's weird. It's just like when you came in, you were fucking so Asian, bro.
Yeah, I actually didn't. I never
Did he
put
come
it
in
in my.
like the Chinese shirt and just like the pants and the
Yeah.
fucking?
Yeah, no.
He came in dressed like Liu Kang.
I never put it in my act because I feel like people don't really know.
Mm.
And also like the stuff that happens over there, it's like people don't know about it. It's like people's conception of China is like, like North Korea, like, whoa, can you even say that over there? You know, like Tiananmen Square, and like all the stuff that is actually funny in China is like you wouldn't even.
They think
you wouldn't
the
even
entire
know.
country is just people in front of tanks burning themselves.
Yeah. Right, dousing themselves.
Another Friday,
That
another
was Vietnam.
dousing.
That was Vietnam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry,
Oh.
yeah.
Whoops.
You get
I
run
know, I
over by
did
the
it too.
tanks. in
Oh,
China.
got you. Oh, I
Yeah.
combined two Asian tragedies.
Yeah.
Whoopsie daisy.
Well, we're short on time, so you got to combine it together just for efficiency.
All the Asian things.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's get
Yeah.
back to the story
Yeah, sorry
though.
about
Yes.
that. Yeah.
So, what do you make of this, Usama? India changing its name, possibly changing its name to Bharat.
My mom always said Bharat growing
Did
up.
she?
So this is normal for me. There's a Bengali pronunciation of countries that I learned. So instead of French, I'd be like Farashi, which is like French and Bengali, or Chinno, which is Chinese and Bengali, which sounds almost racist, even though it's just Chinese. It's right there, and then it jumps out.
Yeah.
It jumps out of the train.
Yeah.
Chinno. So I always called it Bharat. So that's not wild for me, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. So I've been woke, dude. Y'all
Wow.
catch up.
That's
Y'all
awesome.
catch up.
My favorite thing about this story though is that Pakistan came out and they were like, well, maybe we're going to change our name to India then. In that case, they said this.
Wow.
Literally.
What?
Oh, that's funny.
Because like we're technically on the Indus River, so
Dude, Pakistan-
it should actually be our name.
Pakistan.
I think it was a
is-
master stroke of trolling.
That's hilarious. I will say though, that Pakistan is so obviously like the poor kid that's like trying to bully somebody. Like they don't have any really resources.
Yeah.
They're like smelly. They got flies, and they're like, "Look, he's gay." And everyone's like, "Dude, you smell like shit."
He's gay and he's fabulous and he's a millionaire.
Right? And you're like, dude, you don't have any lunch during lunchtime. No one wants to like be on your side.
I was smiling at the camera when you said that Pakistan is smelly and they have flies, just so you can clip it.
So
and, like,
this
it
guy's
can
bad.
go viral. Yeah.
You're really trying to go.
Never
for it,
liked
dude.
him. Yeah. Sorry.
You really want to get canceled?
Trying to make it about me.
I can get you canceled in 1 second. You want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit me.
Just say Indians are smelly real quick into the camera.
Yeah. Indians are smelly. Is that convincing? Indians, I never
You're too
cared for
charming
Indians.
because you're like
Yeah.
Indians
You're
are
very cute.
smelly.
yeah.
You said that, I'll be like,
You
I know
raised
there's
an
still a
eyebrow.
slight
Sometimes
hesitation. I don't think I can pull it off. Indians are smelly.
Okay.
No, I still
Okay.
hesitated.
Now
See,
that's
I
more
don't
of a-
want
now
to do
it's
it.
More of a New Yorker think piece vibe.
Yeah.
Indians are smelly.
Yeah.
What can we do about this?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, that was not to just do other people's bits, but wasn't that like a Patton Oswalt bit
What?
about how like the Republicans have all the good music? Like when you listen to NPR or something
Yeah.
on the radio, it's like, and this is, Biden's plan for whatever, and it's like, and now on to like the symphony, it's like, do, 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 do,
Yeah,
do,
yeah.
do, do. And then it's like, you listen to Rush Limbaugh and it's like, and that's why black people smell funny.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's
Amazing.
one of my faves.
I love it. What do you think? I mean, this is a rebrand. I don't
Well,
think
people
gonna
think it's
stick.
like a Hindu nationalist thing, right? Because
Yeah.
the whole decolonization thing, it's a lot of turning Muslim named cities into Hindu named cities, right?
Right.
But with India, it's not exactly that, right? Because it's not like Muslims, the Mughals came in and were like, this is India now, right?
Right,
They would
right.
say other things, Hindustan, things like that were always referential of the Indus, you know what I mean? So to me, it's not as big a deal as people are making it.
But here's the thing. Do you know why it's not going to stick, bro? Because India sounds good. India.
Does India sound good, or does India sound good because you're used to it?
Possibly, but still, like the phonetics of it is easier than Bharat for like globally.
Well, the weird thing is, like, other countries, Japan doesn't call itself Japan. They're like, this is Nippon or Nihon,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
What do they call? What do they call China in China?
Oh, Zhonghua.
Zhonghua.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We all
The
know
Middle
that.
Kingdom.
Sounds like they're slurring themselves.
The lamest
Yeah,
name
I
change
know.
happened in 2021 when Turkey was like, we're changing our name.
Oh, really?
To
And they were
ISIS.
like, it's Turkey. It's just a different spelling, but it's still basically Turkey.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
T-U-R-K-I-Y.
It's Turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey.
Yeah.
I guess they were so mad about the turkey puns. There's like, you know
guess,
what? We're going to slightly change it now. So- yeah, I mean, dude, Turkey's a joke now. I think they're a little crazy, aren't they?
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Yeah, I think I've never cared for them personally.
shit, dude.
I don't like turkey
Okay.
or anyone from there.
Yeah, or ham sandwich
Yeah.
or fucking whatever it is.
Sorry, I don't have any actual opinions. I'm just responding negatively to any like ethnicity that you bring up.
You know what? You might have a opinion on this. This
Yeah.
next story.
Okay.
This Bengali bowler The bowler is
Cricket bowler.
cricket.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bowler, yeah. It'd be funny if they're just fat Bengalis
mixed bowls.
at the lanes.
Yeah. Basically, he was kind of like a star for a little bit because he.
What's his name?
Jesus.
You gotta pull that
Bengali
up.
man. Bangla man.
His name was
Shakib.
Tanzim Hassan Saqib.
So basically, he plays cricket. He had some pretty good games, and basically, he was like kind of becoming a star. And then at the height of his stardom, after a couple of good games, he's like, "Now's my time to really
he
shine."
went on Twitter. He went on Twitter, and this is what Saqib wrote: If the wife works, the husband rights are not insured. If the wife works, the child's rights are not insured. If the wife works, her elegance is damaged. If the wife works, this is a poem. The family is ruined. If the wife works, the veil is ruined. If the wife works, society is ruined.
The veil is ruined?
The veil,
Like the
I guess, like
The
hijab.
Muslim
Yeah,
veil?
exactly,
Oh,
exactly. Yeah, this guy's doing like a fucking haiku about misogyny right
Yeah.
now.
Wow.
That's great.
Why this is news, though, I don't know, because I'm assuming everybody in Bangladesh feels this
Yeah,
way.
I don't know why it's like we're singling this one guy out for being Bengali.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In other news, Bengalis are Bengali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess it's like, one of those things where like the left wing got hold of it. And they're like, this guy is crazy.
yeah.
The crazy thing about his statement, though, is like if the wife works, Bangladesh's GDP continues to grow because they're like the backbone of the economy in the country. Like it's all Bangladeshi women in factories, like all of that shit. Grameen Bank, which was like a microfinancing thing, was all based on the idea of like giving loans to women in villages to start
Right.
up little cottage industries. So the entire economy of Bangladesh isn't cricket, buddy. It's not cricket.
It's a weird story too, because like it's about a story about misogyny with a Bengali in it, and the news article is from Arab News. So I'm like, what? Who cares?
Arabs are like, you think we're
Yeah.
misogynistic?
Yeah.
Like when Arab News is going at you.
Yeah.
Let me look inward.
Well, we're talking about it.
Yeah.
So it succeeded.
So here's the thing. It's like
Yeah.
this guy. First of all, it's like such a. Have you ever seen like? Cause you have a wife that you.
Oh, yeah.
And you're
Her
the stay-at-home
veil-
dad.
Yeah,
you're
she
literally,
works.
You're literally the guy he's scared of
Yeah, yeah.
because you were a stay-at-home dad who's been ruined by
Yeah.
society.
Have you been ruined? Do you feel
Well,
like
my wife's veil has been fucking tattered. It's crazy. You should see my wife's veil. It's ruined. No, yeah, she works, and yeah, it's great.
Do you feel?
It's
You
pretty,
love
it's
it.
do
pretty
you
sweet.
feel emasculated?
It's funny. I just did another podcast where that was exact. They were like, "Do you feel
This
emasculated?"
is a great
Yeah.
podcast.
A little bit, but I.
The answer is yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, slightly. I would be lying if I said it wasn't a little bit, but I would still much prefer it this way than the other way,
Where you have to be a
where
man.
it's the pressure is all on me.
Right.
You
What
know?
what does she do?
She's a headhunter for financial services, executive
Holy shit,
search.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's money.
Yeah. Well, she gets commissions, which is nice, but they don't come till the end of the year, so we never like know.
Yeah.
Oh,
which
how
is a
rich
little-
or poor you're gonna
Yeah,
be.
yeah. So that
Well, you
part's
live on
not
the
great.
Upper West Side. You must be
Yeah.
doing pretty well.
We're doing okay, but we're not like saving a lot.
Yeah.
It's a little.
So you're
Yeah.
like a Jewish mom.
I'm a Jewish mom. Yeah, yeah.
And you, stay-at-home dads. What do you just raise your kid?
Yeah, well,
you take
so
it on walks.
I do have a day job actually.
Okay.
I work like 9 to 5, and then I
Oh,
do
you do?
comedy. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit, so
I
who-
know. Sorry. So there was a period where I quit for 2 years. I basically had an unpaid paternity leave, and that's where I wrote all the jokes about being a stay-at-home dad. And I don't tell. It's on the album, but I still say it because it's funny.
Right, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I'd be able to handle it, dude. I don't think.
Being a stay-at-home dad.
I want to be a very like
No.
progressive guy, and
You
I'd be
can
like,
do it.
I think I'm a very like maybe alpha. I have a little bit of that in me. I have a little bit of like a man. Gotta be the man.
Wow.
I've been unemployed for 7 months, and my girlfriend has not been taking care of me. So I'm getting it on both ends, really.
What does she do?
I'm a beta male whose wife, she works in biotech.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should ride that.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
But she's also like she's a tough woman. So it's like
Yeah.
maybe she's like you
She's
fucking
very
bitch.
supportive. She's like, you'll get a job soon. It's like, I'm going to dinner.
Anyway,
That's
I'm gonna
what my
go
wife
to eat.
said. Yeah, yeah.
I'm
You'll
gonna
do
go
well
to
soon.
eat. You open your fridge. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
That's a little. I didn't know that she's not supporting you. I thought she was like giving you
Not
meals.
financially, no. Here and there, she'll like, let me buy some groceries. And I'm like, no, I don't like that either because I'm like you. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah.
I'll eat cheese for 3 days
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I do think there are some things about being a stay-at-home dad that I'm like, oh yeah, men should be doing this. You know,
What? Like what?
like dad reflexes. You know how like being able to like protect your kid. I feel like dads are like slightly better at it.
Okay.
And this is extremely sexist, but like, you know, like when your kid falls off a playground thing and you're like, bam.
Yeah.
I really think dads are better at
Uh-huh.
And we we can like pick up heavier things. I mean, not me, like I'm a pussy,
Yeah.
but like men in general are better.
I like this. I like
you know what I mean?
this.
Like housework.
You're right.
My inner Joe Rogan's coming out. I'm like, you're goddamn right. you're goddamn
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Well,
So-
the interesting thing is there's always the story of the mother whose love is so strong that her adrenaline is pumped that she can lift up a car
Yeah, I can do that shit.
to get the kid out
Yeah.
of it.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But if the dad was there, he would have pulled the child out of the way in time. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Obviously, there's exceptions, but I guess what I mean is like people think about it like, oh, but mothers have this motherly instinct. They should be the ones that are like, no. We have skills that are very applicable, and women are even traditionally good at talking to people, which is all work is now.
Yeah.
You know
Sure,
what I mean? It's
sure.
not work isn't like unless you're working
Doing
in
it.
construction or anything. Like work is being on the phone, talking to people, and convincing them
Right.
to do stuff.
So you're saying almost like the role should have been flipped a long time ago.
A long time
Men are actually more geared for
Yeah.
child rearing.
Yeah, I tried to write during the pandemic. My little project was writing a children's book where I am lying to my daughter and telling her that this is how it always was. She's like, "Why do you stay at home and mom goes to work?" And I'm like, "No, this is how it always." And it's
You're like we're Bangladeshi, sweetie.
yeah, right.
It's
but,
a children's book called Gaslighting. Come on, now,
Yeah.
all in shells.
It's Gus-lighting.
Gaslighting. Bam.
yeah.
Bam.
But the punchline is that she is like, well, then why, Susie's dad at school, his dad or her dad's like a investment banker. And I'm like, yeah, he should get back in the fucking kitchen. Like, don't talk to me about that. It's not my problem.
I'll go as far as to say I think men would be better at being pregnant.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we
Complain
can.
Strong
less.
disagree. Strong disagree.
Yeah. Well, the one
More
thing.
strong.
Yeah.
This guy gets one good hit of diarrhea, and he's like, I could handle childbirth. Hell no.
But think about it. How many times have I had diarrhea? So how many times have I had to push something out?
Yeah.
I'm good at it.
You think
Is
women
this
are-
something that you're famous for?
Diarrhea. I have
He's
diarrhea
famous for shitting.
regular
This guy can
diarrhea.
shit pretty much on command.
You tell me to shit.
Yeah. Go
Done.
shit.
Done.
Yeah.
Shit my pants. And I'm feeling great.
What was I gonna say? Oh, women are still way better than men at having milk come out of their tits, though. That is extremely
I don't think
useful.
you've seen my boy here.
I have no
on a
idea
Good
what
Friday
you're talking
night.
about.
I don't think you've
Now
seen.
it's time for me to tag in to this
This is
battle.
all just milk. It's not a logo. He's just leaking through his
Wow.
shirt right now.
It's like an iron.
When I
Man.
get aroused,
Yeah.
actually my nipples start dripping a little bit. It's pretty awesome.
Well, then you'd
I
be
get
great.
wet. I get hard and I get
Hell
wet.
yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
That's amazing.
Got milk? You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Yeah, I love that you were a stay-at-home dad. I think that's a very beautiful thing.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it was fun.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, best 2 years of my
I
life.
bet your wife, she's a very alpha person too. She's very in there. She's in there. She's
Yeah,
moving.
yeah.
Like,
Right.
she's a headhunter in life.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
She's
Like,
yeah.
her whole-
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you know Sarah. Yeah.
I know Sarah. Awesome. Hello, Sarah.
Yeah.
What's up?
Shout out to Sarah.
Is she white?
She is. She's half white Australian, half Peruvian.
She's
I know.
Australian. So it's like imagine an alpha and add the Australian accent. And it's just full safari vibes.
It's a very strange
Oh, how you
combination.
doing?
Yeah.
Jesus. Then
Yeah.
Gus is like, should we go home? Man? I used to love their dynamic when I used to see them out. Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty funny. Yeah,
So
she
nice.
doesn't come to my comedy shows anymore,
It's a good thing.
unfortunately.
That's how you keep it together.
Yeah.
Is, you know,
Well, no, she came to my album recording, and it was the first time she'd seen me in 4 years.
Yeah.
It was
Did she
pretty
like
funny.
it?
She did, yeah. I mean, because it went well.
Yeah.
Can I ask
Yeah,
you a question,
but-
dude? When
yeah.
you are a stay-at-home dad, because the roles are flipped,
Yeah.
when you guys have fights, right? Like in that time period, right?
Uh-huh.
Was that something that was in play subconsciously? Like, I
Yeah.
don't have the right to even
Oh,
fight you
yeah,
because
for
you're
sure.
the man.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's so crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
What a weird
She would
psycho-
deny it. She would definitely deny
Right.
that. But yeah, for sure, it was. Yeah.
That's a weird thing though. We can't escape our own traditionalist mindsets.
Yeah.
Because you're a stay-at-home dad, you feel less able to fight.
A little bit. Yeah, yeah,
Weird as heck.
yeah. But again, she would deny it. No, I never felt pressure from my wife.
Right.
But it's got to be an upper hand in arguments.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a good example, but yeah, that's always there.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a pretty primal thing. But I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. It is definitely. I would definitely rather have it this
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
You know, and she's good at her job, and I'm not good at mine.
Until you
So-
get 1 million views on your special,
Until I
and,
get a
and then
million.
you divorce her.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done with
yeah.
Thanks, stunner
Really?
wife.
Male comics so
Yeah.
arrogant, it would take 150K. I wouldn't even say this. I think you'd be
Yeah.
like,
I'm just like
"Babe,
watching the views.
Yeah, 2 people DM me today. I'm gonna go into a polycule now. Fuck off, bitch.
Go to a what?
Polycule?
What's that?
You know, like those one of those polyamorous things where everyone's in a fucking. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. No. Oh, like a cubicle? With a polycule?
Polycule is just like a polyamorous relationship.
Oh, okay.
But everyone's
Where
in it.
there's 3 or 4
Yeah.
people in it. So they
Yeah.
call it a polycule.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
They think
yeah.
it's cute as opposed to.
Right.
horrific and
Yeah.
against God.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah. I'm going to do it when it hits 250. Yeah.
You know, so it's like, from your perspective, it's always interesting because, like, again, you had this. I don't see you as a stay-at-home dad. You're not just like stay-at-home dad comedian by any
Right.
means. But 2 years of that, it would change some shit, right?
Yeah.
So if you're reading about this guy, right, this cricketer who's just like fully doing like a poetry reading of women should be in the kitchen, you know, first of all, you're not someone who I don't think ever gives a fuck about the news.
No.
Really. But if someone is coming at like a woman, like, hey, listen, if you talk out of line, you're fucking, you know, lashes, 50
Yeah.
lashes, the poem, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, do you have other touchstones of like stay-at-home dads you can think about? Or are you the only model of like what you are?
No, I know they're
You know?
stay-at-home dads.
Because do you think that all Bengali dads are like this? Like
Gus
all-
watches Who's the Boss? Reruns of Who's the Boss on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah. No, wait, are all Bengali dads like this? Is this a normal?
I don't know. I feel like you though need to like leverage this, Gus,
Yeah.
and be like, this is barbaric what this guy said, and really start to position yourself as like a woke ally.
Oh, yeah, right.
And be like, men should be at home in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Being little, and then meanwhile your wife is gonna come and be like, look at this, you're ruining my veil. You know, being a little bitch.
Got you.
Guys, come on over to the Patreon where we
keep
talk about the
talking
rest
about
of this.
Patreon.com/MangoBay. Get on here.
Wait, plug the special.
Oh, the special, Gus, plug it real quick.
Oh, I got a special. It's on YouTube, and
What's it called?
it's called Top Gus, like Top Gun.
Got over 100K views.
It's amazing. Come on
funny.
down, Pranav's side. I'm going to watch it this week. It's
Yeah.
going to be incredible.
Also,
Gus is hilarious.
Oh.
Hilarious.
Thanks, Usama. An album is coming out.
Oh, as well.
Yes, because I have got kids to feed.
Yeah.
One child.
Feed his kids.
Buy it on Apple Music, please.
Don't be all
Thank you.
Bengali about it.
No.
Your mango babe.